Hey guys, it's Al again, and it's kind of late as I'm recording this. I'm trying to be quiet so as to not wake up my roommates. But I want to try something a little new today. I want to do a first impressions video. I went to the early release for Mortal Kombat 11, and I've been playing it for the past several hours. And I just want to do a first impressions video based on my gameplay for the first. What have I been playing? About 3 hours now. This is not a full review. I'll do a full review at a later date after I've had time to dig into it a little more thoroughly. All of the gameplay I'm going to show is going to be from the tutorials, maybe a little bit from the crypt. And I'm just going to talk about what I currently think of the game. So, let's get right into it. Starting with the controls. It controls like any other Mortal Kombat game, or any of the last two anyways. Which, not a bad thing. The game controls well, although I personally prefer the controls and how things run in the Injustice games. I feel like they run a little smoother than Mortal Kombat does, but Mortal Kombat definitely has its own distinct feel from Injustice, and I applaud NetherRealm for being able to make two unique feeling games that are also all fun to play. So yeah, it's control-wise very good, at least so far. I've had trouble getting the hang of some of the characters, but you know, that's gonna happen in just about any fighting game. You're gonna have a little bit of a learning curve, and that's what I'm going through right now. Presentation's great, graphics are great, it looks beautiful. The crypt has been changed around a little bit. Instead of looking through somebody's eyes, it's now kind of like a third-person dungeon crawler. There is a little thing with the crypt we're going to get into a little bit later that I think is really cool. But so far, it is what it is. It looks like you can reset the chests, which will probably eat up more currency, but it is what it is. There's a minimal amount of customization with this one, and you can actually upgrade your 3 pieces of gear that you can swap out, which is interesting. I want to see how that mechanic works. Again, I haven't had time to toy with it yet. I'll get more into that when I do a full review, I'm sure. But yeah, it's potentially a really interesting mechanic. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out yet. The sound, there is still a little sound hiccup that happens sometimes, especially at the end of matches. It's not as pronounced as it was in the beta, but it's still there. So that's a little downside in my view. But yeah, that's not the biggest deal. So yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game. But what I will mention is there's premium currency in there. I did check the store. It is monetized. And I can see where things could potentially get a little grindy, depending on how they programmed it. So there might be some long-term monetization stuff snuck in here, just like they did with Injustice. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. Again, I'll probably get into that a little more in the full review. But other than that, it is what it is. It's Mortal Kombat. I've dug a little bit into the story, and it's definitely got me wanting to figure out what happens next. I enjoy the Mortal Kombat story for what it is. It's goofy silliness. But it's always been very entertaining for me. Alright, I'm not going to talk about the story so far in any depth because I don't want to spoil anything. But there is one little Easter egg I want to talk to you guys about or show you guys. And it's in the crypt, and it's right in the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to see a little jump cut here. And I'm going to show you what that little Easter egg is and why I think it's so cool. See you guys in just a second.
Welcome, traveler. I am Shang Tsung, and this is my island. I bid you welcome to explore. Hidden among the island's ruins are treasure, magic, and very special artifacts. Take what you want, within reason. You'll find that time spent here is well rewarded.
Okay, guys, gotta ask, did you hear it? Did you catch that? Well, in case you didn't, what I'm talking about is Shang Tsung's voice. After I heard it, I had to go on IMDb right away. In fact, that's why my guy is just standing there right now. This is the point when I'm actually looking at IMDb, because I did it right after I heard that. And sure enough, the voice actor for Shang Tsung in this game is Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa. I hope I just said his name right, because he's a great actor. But he's the guy who played Shang Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat movie, the live-action one, which I completely geeked out about. I think that is insanely cool that they got him to do that. And that being said, I would have liked them to get like Robin Shou for Liu Kang and maybe a couple of the other movie actors. I think that would have been really cool. But it's just a nice little touch. I love that NetherRealm did that. And yeah, like I said, I'm geeking out about it a little bit. My guy hasn't moved, because, yeah, it took me a little while to look it up, because I wasn't sure what the guy's name was. But that's cool. I hope they keep him as the voice actor when they release Shang Tsung for DLC. Apparently, he is the first DLC character that they're going to release. Alright, with that said, there's one more quick thing I want to talk about, and then I will end this video for the night. And that is, we're going to transition right to DLC. I noticed when I was messing around with the store to see what was in there, Frost is in the store, and they're selling Frost for $6. Now, I only saw it in the in-game version of the store, not backing out of the game and going into the Mortal Kombat page through the PlayStation Store. But if you go to the store in the game and you go to the section for the PlayStation Store, Frost is there. And they're selling her for $6. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's day one. There's already a DLC character. Now, I don't know if there's a way to unlock Frost. Everybody else seems to be unlocked already, except for Frost. So, I don't know if Frost is unlockable. In fact, I might look that up when I get done here and this video is rendering. And I hope she's unlockable in game, because I do actually want to play as her. And I just got to the point in story mode where she's there, but you can't play as her, at least not at this point. So I do want to play as her, but I don't want to pay an extra $6. On top of the fact, I got the premium edition. So I should be getting all this, at least this first pack of DLC. Who knows if there'll be a second one. Sometimes NetherRealm does second ones. But yeah, it's kind of scary that it's day one and there's already a downloadable character in the shop. Makes me a little nervous. I want to love this game, but I hope they don't go crazy with the monetization. Anyway, thanks for joining me, anybody that stopped by. I do hope you enjoyed this very subdued, tired-sounding video. And I hope if fighting games are your thing and you got Mortal Kombat, I hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you guys again when I when I can get through this game for my full review. Having a good night. I need to get some sleep.